Minnesota fraud update. A Somalian woman who is part of the Feeding Our Future fraud, which stole $250 million from Minnesota taxpayers, was caught as she was trying to flee our country and heading to the United Kingdom. This exact woman owned a daycare. Her daycare was Future Leaders Early Learning Center, and last year alone in 2025 in CCAP funding, it took in $3.67 million. This is one of the daycares that Nick Shirley did go to and asked if he could enroll his little son Joey into. The woman opened the door but didn't let him in and said there was no room for Joey at this daycare. The woman who owned this daycare was caught as she was trying to flee our country, perhaps with her millions of dollars, and heading to the United Kingdom. I want to remind you that this woman could still be operating Future Leaders Early Learning Center if she just provided any evidence that she was actually running a daycare to the federal government, showed how much money they brought in, showed how many kids attend, showed it anything, but she didn't do that. Instead, she was trying to flee our country, take her millions, and go start a new life in the United Kingdom. Thankfully, she was caught.
The Somali daycare people have said that the dog ate their homework. Give the update.
Okay. So if you're aware of what's going on in Minnesota, this daycare fraud, okay? So Nick Shirley went and busted all of these daycares that were receiving all these funds for like having 90 to 100 kids in these daycares. Well, now that they want proof, this guy that apparently owns or manages this daycare is like, you guys will never believe this. We got broken into last night.
And important documents were taken.
They stole all the files with all of the kids' information. So now all the files that would prove that they're actually running a legitimate business are now magically gone. Imagine that.
The US are really trying to ban Somali immigration for 25 years. The American politician called Brandon Gill has introduced a bill called the Somali Immigration Moratorium Act. The bill would pause immigration from Somalia for 25 years by amending US immigration law. This bill would basically block most new visas, green cards, refugee and asylum protections, and work permits for Somali nationals for 25 years. This wouldn't affect people who are already in the US before the enactment, as well as current green card holders, official visas, and diplomats. Brandon Gill is framing this as protecting national security, taxpayers, and social cohesion. He claims that issues like welfare dependency and fraud in the Somali community justify this ban. And again, this is just a legislation and is yet not passed as law.
Hi guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking when you saw this video. So today we're actually looking at what people are saying about the whole Somali daycare fraud. And not only that, the first creators talking about how a particular person was running all the way to the UK and was caught. And wow, anyway, I'm just seeing this particular video and I tend to share. But let's take a look at these videos and see what people are saying. Then we'll come back with more commentary. Credit belongs to original creators of these videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And let's go watch. Then I'll come back with more commentary.
Well, the Somalian community up in Minneapolis, Minnesota is demanding $200 million in reparations. No, I'm sorry. They demand it because of all the ICE operations and all the fraud that got discovered in the investigations, that they demand $200 million in reparations. Because that's the only way they would have fucking lost money is if they got fucking stopped from defrauding the United States government. Everybody that was legitimate did not lose any money. But their spokesman had the cojones to stand in front of the camera and tell the American people and the fucking people of Minneapolis, Minnesota, and the state of Minnesota that Donald Trump is owed them an apology on top of giving them an additional $200 million on top of the $18+ billion that got defrauded from the United States government, allegedly. At this point, I don't know whether to be fucking laughing or being pissed off at this shit, because what in the ever-loving fuck could you have the balls to come out? I'm just at a loss, bro.
How can I enroll my children? It says you get public money through. You get public money through Ohio. You get money through the state of Ohio. This is a money that gets
Adults at daycare.
People who 220 is finished. Them. Okay. Why you take it?
I'm sorry?
Why you take it picture? What?
So it seems like they're up and operating today.
Huh? 230. Client all. Okay. Right now is gone.
That's good.
Only me 3. Still I'm waiting. Driver.
Oh, for the driver?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, I'm waiting driver.
What kind of things do you guys do with the seniors?
Yeah.
Because like I have grandparents as well, and I want to know how I can keep them happy and occupied.
Yes,
so,
everything.
Yeah. So what kind
in the morning, breakfast, fruits, everything I'm eating.
Really?
All people.
Uh-huh.
Second is lunch.
Wow.
Everybody lunch. If you want it, you take it home.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what kind of games do you guys play? Or
A lot of game.
Really?
It's their game. Just a lot of name,
Yeah.
but I don't speak good English.
oh, and
Yeah.
so your clients probably speak Somalian.
What? Oh, hold on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It doesn't really seem like anybody in there speaks English. She was not happy at me for recording, but now she seems happy that she got to clarify that they give them breakfast and lunch. Really good at. Can I sing for the seniors? Can I perform for them? I want to offer them $40 to tour their center. Maybe if I just put the money in the door, they'll come. I think that's how they operate. So this person, I don't know if you guys can see. You can see that this person is hiding behind the door, just sticking a phone out. I haven't said that they've done anything wrong. I'm just here asking what they do with seniors. So we are within their office hours and their operating hours, not saying anything, but not allowed in, and there's no seniors here. It's also really convenient that they can just put on full face coverings to hide their identity at any moment. But what's wrong with recording? I can record without permission. Yes, I can. Wait, but why would you say this is not my house? This is not a house. I can't hear you through your face covering. Another Somalian has told me that it is illegal to record.
So people begin to, after Nick Shelley went out his way to do the whole Somali investigation and doing the whole videos about the Somalis and what is happening, right? So a lot of other people, other creators, other, like independent journalists, content creators, started trying to see if what he said is true, because actually there was a time after he has done that particular video, then somebody again went out. People, I don't know if it was an organization at this point that went out to do their own investigation. Then we saw some videos online where some people were saying things like, oh, that was actually a lie, that what Nick Shelley said was a lie, and how there was nothing like fraud happening in that community, that children were coming to the, daycare. So I think there was a time I saw a particular video where this creator was talking about it, and they were showcasing whether the CCTV footage of how before Nick Shelley came or after he came, that some people were dropping off their kids, in the premises and leaving. People were coming to drop off their children. And I was just wondering, because I heard they resumed by 2, right? According to some of the videos that we saw. And I'm wondering if you guys will resume, daycare by 2 p.m., please, how long are you going to stay? And what's the essence of resuming a daycare by 2? I thought the reason why people drop off their kids at daycares is because they need someone to help them to take care of the children while they go to work, right? But you can't tell me that all the parents, except they don't work, right? Except the parents don't work, they just sit back at home. So by 2 p.m., everybody will now start bringing their kids so that they can drop them there in order for them to return home to go and prepare for dinner. I don't know, but that's just what I'm thinking, okay? Because you can't tell me that you open your daycare by 2 and then parents start bringing in their kids by that time. Then what happens to you dropping up the, telling the person and say, oh, our kids have not arrived yet. They're going to arrive so time, and that's what is going to happen. Instead of shutting the door on him when he came, like literally shutting the door, most of them were shutting their doors and all that. Yeah, I know that not all of them actually, is into this, but some of the videos we watch online is proving like this is like a norm and everybody have to get used to it. No. When people give you money to do something, they deserve you to give them accountability. I guess that's exactly what is happening right now. And people calling out with the guy who said that all the documents he has for his daycare, he can't find them because thief came the night before and took all of them. Like, what are you even saying? What are you saying? they made away with it. Is it that you don't have records in a computer or something, like there's no computer around there for you to impute all your data and all that? Sometimes some of these people just take people for granted and just make excuses with lies that doesn't even make sense. Like you can't even hold, the lies can't hold water at all, right? And now they expect people to support them, rally around them and all that. It doesn't really make sense in most of these videos. Well, guys, let me know what you all think in the comment section, right? I really love to read from you guys. So share your own take in the comment section. Let's have that conversation. Credit belongs to original creators of these videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to seeing you all on my next video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. See you all next time. Bye, guys.